together.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. आनंदाधेव खल्विमानि भूतानि जायन्ते, आनंदेन जातानि जीवन्ति. This whole universe is an expression of bliss. If the ornaments are made out of gold, barring the grace of the goldsmith, it should have gold. Is it not? Goldsmith will have his own quota. So you give him so much quantity of gold to make the ornament, and he'll make the ornament. Weight will be same, but the gold will be less. That is the grace of the goldsmith. So here Narayana, Paramatma, Bhagavan, Brahman created this world. Out of what? See? If you go and talk to a Babaji like me, some of your family problems, now what can I tell you? See? And if I come and ask you about, can you please explain me the first mantra of Mandukya Upanishad? What you will say? I don't know, yaar, what Mandukya Upanishad? Similarly, if we are an expression of bliss, there is no possibility of blisters appearing. If blisters are appearing, something is wrong somewhere. So what is to be done? All problems are because of erroneous thinking. We think, but is it the right kind of thinking required at a given period of time, in a given situation? While coming, I was talking about the Jugaad technology, which is reserved by Indians. See? They don't complain. They find out a solution. Those who complain in life, they are unfit. And unfit people are erased. See, friends, how important it is. Why that thing happens? Because we are growing as a bonsai. What is the bonsai? Given a lot of protection, taken care of, giving water, and pruning here, pruning here. Don't do that. People will say bad. Don't do that. You should not do things. No. And slowly, slowly, a bonsai is developed. Bonsai looks beautiful. But it is beautiful only in your drawing room. If on that bonsai plant a mosquito comes and sits, then bonsai plant falls down. See? But original plant, the huge one, Vatavruksha, even the elephant goes, if nothing happens to it. But out of that big tree, when we make a bonsai, it becomes a weakling. So that infinite is Paramatma. Out of that Paramatma, a bonsai is born. Recognize your divinity, ability. See? And where it happens is only because of we are obsessed with something. Keep options open. Goal is money. Keep God pending. See? Running after God is the luxury of the lazy people. Work hard, earn, succeed, and then give up. The best example I can think is, we being Indians, I'll tell the example which is practical. We take a piece of sugar cane, must have been eating sometime, and we are walking, eating. What we do? We suck away everything. And then whatever is unwanted on the road, if you are dumb American, you'll put it in the pocket. See? In the same manner, succeed in life in whichever field, doesn't matter which field you are in, and then reject it. But if we get obsessed with one particular thing, then nobody can help us. And therefore, life is an expression of happiness, and only happiness should come out of us. One of the lady in Pune, her husband was a very close friend of mine, and he was an architect. It so happened that Pune people are a little crazy. He was one of them. He went for Himalaya for Everest base camp trekking along with the proper people. After going to a particular point, the guide told, hereafter we are not supposed to go. It is prohibited. Now there you have to listen to the guide. But Pune people are smart, as I told you. No, nothing will happen. He said, no sir, we are not allowed to go there. We have to obey what I am telling. I said, no, nothing will happen. He went and went down in a ditch, maybe 3,000-4,000 feet, and died. Afterwards, everything was over. Now, naturally, his wife went into depression and everything. 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. One day she came for my retreat, Ananda Mangal camp. So I took her for a walk. I said, nobody comes with me. I took her. I said, look here, what do you want to prove? The way you are living, what you want to prove? You loved your husband, what you want to prove? Take sympathy from the world. See? Learn to forget. Drop. Swamiji, I don't know. I said, then I am telling you, do that, don't argue. Yes. First of all, today when you will go home, Go home via beauty parlor. Dress properly. Paint your house neat. Change the old things and start a fresh life. See? It is so important in life. In one of the children's camp, there was one military officer who just came to visit. So after my talk, I said, "Sir, you bless our children." And he said, "What your Swamiji told, I will authenticate that. Your Swamiji told you," because he learned it from somebody. How you dress and how you address tells the quality of your life. Living in rags, shabby way is not spirituality. Very important. See, what we understand, simple living, high thinking, is shabby living and stupid thinking. When you dress properly, you feel good, is it not? When you feel good, then everything is beautiful outside. If अब जी के क्या करेंगे, मरते भी नहीं कि मरो ना. See? And therefore, whenever we go to the temple, don't we go properly dressed? We put on nice clothes, we put on ornaments, and we are going to see God. See? And therefore, after we have understood this principle, that we are here to Ishvararpitam Nichaya Krutam Chitta Shodhakam. Whenever we are going to the temple to do the things, Chitta Shodhakam. We are happy, cheer. Come on, I am going to have darshan. And the longer the time we have to wait, more intense becomes our devotion. See? So, karma is done to propitiate the divine grace, and it can happen only if we are focusing attention. Function outside, but attention is inside. Are we at peace with ourselves or not? After this is done, then next step was how to work on the mind. So, Karma Yoga, what we are told, Karma Yoga is work outside but create inside. Outside, dynamism, hard work. Inside, peace, cheer, joy. See, Chitta Shodhakam, Muktidayakam. A happy person alone can discover the truth. A miserable person cannot. Now, in the next 4 or 5 verses, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi brings the principle of devotion. Here also we have to clearly understand. Kaya Vang Manaha Karyamuttamam Pujanam Japas Chintanam Kraman. So, life expresses in 3 channels. Kaya, body, Vang, speech, Manaha, mind. These are the 3 channels through which life expresses. So whatever we are doing by body, if it is done happily, you will be not tired. If you do anything with body happily, you will not complain. Those who complain, they are not happy. See? Those people who are working day and night earning money, do you think they are complaining? No. They find out their ways. See? So, Kaya, Vang, speech. See, our speech should not only be an expression of inspiration, but also that of joy and fulfillment. See? Don't we like somebody talking to us who is inspired, cheerful, happy? If somebody comes, Swamiji, I got a problem, go to bathroom, don't come out. Problem. See? If you have to work physically, work happily. If you have to talk, talk happily. See? How important it is, my friends. Then think. If you have to think, think happily. Happy thinking is not negative thinking. Happy thinking is a creative thinking. 3 things. See? I don't know if I told one example. One lady, she is 86 plus in Mumbai, all alone. Nobody with her. Husband gone, no relations, mother, father, sister, brother. Husband side also nobody, she's all alone. She has been listening to me regularly. Sometimes I go just to see her. So full of joy, cheer. I must have visited her so many times. Not even once by mistake she has complained about anything. See? Normally what happened, Swamiji, the servants are not there, Okay, then I'll do servantry. See? Live at 0 complaint level. See? And although she is not strong enough, but she will say, Swamiji, I'll make tea for you. She'll go do. And I observe her. She's doing with difficulty, but cheerfully. See? Therefore, what we have outside is the expression what is inside. If inside is joy, expression will be creative, not destructive. Now, she had been a great musician. She used to take classes also. She said, enough of music. Now, I have discovered new technique. What is the technique? 86. She started doing painting. And like the small kids show, Swamiji, surprise for you. Yes, what surprise? She brought that copy. See, this is the first painting I did. I tried to draw a cow, but it came out to be a donkey. That's still laughing. See what a joy it is. See? And all these things put together, Kaya Vang Manaha Karyam Uttamam. Whatever you do, it should be a piece of art. And what is to be done as a spiritual practice? By the body, pujanam. See, Devo Bhutva Devam Yajit. If you are doing the puja, the place of our worship should be clean, neat, perfect. Even God from heaven should think, I want to go there. It should be so beautiful, clean, neat. Yeah, otherwise, many places we have gone, there, even I don't want to enter, will God come there? It has to be clean and neat, beautiful. And to maintain that, you require your physical involvement. Pujanam. Then, japa, by the speech, japa is done. So this is all working on the mind. Please remember this. Spiritual practice is working on the mind, by the mind, to transcend the mind. That is all spiritual practice. See? Now, this is another important thing about the japa. See, when we take food, who is benefited? The food is benefited or we are benefited? Our hunger is satiated. In the same manner, when we are chanting the Lord's name, is God benefited? Are we benefited? Or our mind is benefited. See? When I am doing weightlifting, by weightlifting, will the tongue be benefited? No, biceps. Exactly the same way. When we are doing japa, chanting is done by the speech. So the speech has to be benefited. See? And to get the benefit on the speech, we must know what exactly is the mechanics of chanting Lord's name, japa. So be very attentive. Absolute reality, Paramatma, Bhagavan, Brahman, whatever you call. First expression is life, what we call Chetana. Chetana further expresses as mind. Up to here, it is universal creation. From life above, we are all one. From life below, we get differentiated. See? So, Chetana is expressing as universal mind. And this universal mind is maintaining all the functions of the body, and therefore the life is maintained in the body even in the deep sleep. In deep sleep, hair grows, digestion continues, metabolism goes. Who is doing that? We are not there. So that is a universal mind. So up to here, we are one with the divine. There is no samsara. That universal mind then gets identified with one particular body. From there, individuality begins. See? So, Paramatma, expression as life, expression as universal mind get identified, individual mind. Now be attentive. The first expression of the individual mind is a thought eruption, and the next expression of the mind is speaking to yourself, and the last expression of the mind is talking to others. So, it is the life itself is speech. See? Therefore, there are 4 stages of speech. Life is Paravani, ready to manifest but not yet manifest is the Pashyanti Vani. Then manifestation at individual level, others cannot hear. It is Madhyama Vani. And others also can hear. It is Vaikhari Vani. Vaikhari Vani is Parashruti Gochara. I am talking to you with Vaikhari Vani. We talk to ourselves. Others cannot hear. That is Madhyama Vani. In Vaikhari Vani, phone, object and the word, they are separate. In Madhyama Vani, object and the thought of the object, both are thoughts. We are sitting, if I go, I'll catch the flight, then I'll be going there. Everything is only thoughts, nothing has happened. Still subtler is Pashyanti Vani, where there is readiness to sprout, but not yet. Like the gram, it is so hard, you keep it overnight in the water, it is swollen, ready to germinate, but not yet germinated. That is the Pashyanti Vani. An unmanifest speech is the Paravani or the mind. If this is clear, now Japa. What is the method of chanting the Lord's name? First, we start from where we are. So, point of origin is Vaikhari Vani. So first we chant Lord's name, not as a punishment or to keep an account, but to purify our speech. So we chant Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. This is chanted by the speech. So, this speech is expression of the mind. Therefore, the impact of the speech should fall on the mind. See? Now, what will be the impact? When the theme of thoughts is finite, there will be thought breeding. See? For example, I had to catch the morning flight. This is the theme. I think what should time I should get up that, then I should get a taxi and then get myself ready. So one after another, because the theme is finite. But if the theme is infinite, thought breeding will stop. So Sri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Complete. No next thought will come. But old habits, so when we feel some thought is coming, again fire a rocket. Sri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. If we are chanting by our mind, impact should be on the mind, not on God. Slowly, the thought flow will be arrested. We are not influenced by the thoughts. When you take bath in Ganges, you are not suffering. But when the Ganges are in floods, and then you jump into that, water doesn't carry you. It is the flow of the water that carries you. Exactly the same way. Thoughts are no problem. The flow of thought carries us away. Because the theme is finite. So, we have to basically understand this. Let the theme be infinite. And what is infinite? Paramatma. Therefore, we chant Lord's name. And here, the impact will be on our mind, not on God. He is happy without us. See? But then, as if, we are punished. All the gods get confused. Is he calling you? No, my name is no. They get confused. See? Chanting Lord's name is not like taking the Ayurvedic medicine. Do you know how you take Ayurvedic medicine? After you take it, immediately you want some sweet. It is so bitter and dirty. See? We chant Lord's name like a chocolate. How do we eat chocolate? Put the chocolate in the mouth and take a glass of water. No. We put it, park in the parking lot, and for half an hour, chant the Lord's name to percolate and permeate in and through every cell of the body. That is japa. See? These are techniques you have to discover. See? So, japa. So, first of all, by the Vaikhari Vani for two purposes: purification and maturity. Purification, avoid talking worldly themes. Governments, then politicians, corruptions, crime, We are inviting garbage in our mind. See? Nobody can help us in that. Purify the speech. Then, when the Vaikhari Vani becomes mature, like when the mango becomes mature, it becomes soft. Similarly, when our speech becomes mature, it becomes soft, then we migrate, then we come to the Madhyama Vani. We keep on chanting Lord's name. This technique I use when I am traveling. People come, Swamiji, I want to ask you a question. Probably I am a questionable personality. So they come and ask questions. So I take out the mala from my pocket. That is the only reason I carry mala. Then I say, look here, my guru told me, beta, when you travel, you should chant the Lord's name and you should not talk to anybody, okay? So I am following my guru's orders, so I will not talk. You talk. So as you listen to me, I listen to him. Whether I am chanting or not, jhoot bolo. Then he has gone and keep it in the pocket. Again he comes and comes. Life is a fun. Gambhirananda is not spirituality. Many of us got this funny notion. Spirituality means, as if you have taken a handful of caterpillars. No. So, then Madhyama Vani. For that I told, stop talking to yourself. Give it a try. Stop talking to yourself. On that we start. But last time somebody told the same thing, nothing has happened. I tried to stop. How to stop? I can't stop for you. You have to work out. See? When we have done this perfectly, then we migrate to the Pashyanti Vani. Pashyanti Vani is what? Where all the saints and sages live. See? And what is Pashyanti Vani? Where the thought and object indicated by the thought, they are not yet separated. And therefore, whatever the great masters say, it happens. What we call Sankalpa Siddhi. Because they have started their journey from the Vaikhari Vani, Madhyama Vani, Pashyanti Vani. Pujanam Japa. Then Chintanam Kramat. Puja is at the body level, gross. Japa, subtler, at speech level. And third, Chintanam. Chintanam is disciplined thinking. Are we thinking or we are worrying? Find out the difference between the two. Normally, we are worrying, we are not thinking. Both are thoughts. Chinta chita samakhyata. Chinta is worry and chita is the pyre. The pyre burns a dead one and the worries burn the live one. See? How important it is. So what is the Chintanam? Chintanam is whatever we have studied, whatever we have heard, now we start working on it. See, the colors and forms are illuminated by the vision, yes. But none of the color and form influence the vision, yes. What sadhana we have to do? When I see the yellow color, green color, does it affect my eyes? What sadhana I have to do? Old habits have to be dropped. What is the old habit? Whenever we see, hear, we have to comment. No comments. For that our mantra is there. Who asked you? See, friends, so chinta, worrying. Then second thing is we keep on commenting non-stop. So what is Chintanam? Chintanam is, yes, colors and forms are seen by the eyes. Eyes are not influenced. So if I am living in this world, see this world, but if I have no comments to offer where I am in my vision. See? Look at my eyes. I am looking at you. Now look at, I am looking at myself. When I look at many, the pupils will be shaking here and there, going away from yourself. When you come back to yourself, you are steady. It is for this purpose, Chintanam. Both are thoughts. Like an example. Please remember this, we have to learn. Nobody can teach us. You know, one of my spiritual practice, which I respect very much, is ironing my lungi after it is dried. From that I have learnt a lot. When the cloth is squeezed and not properly dried, and when you open it, it is doing a Bharatanatyam. So you cannot put on that type of cloth. So I had to do ironing. That time I discovered. So all those wrinkles come from outside. Where from the wrinkles have come? Which are hiding the beauty of the cloth from the cloth itself. See? Are they having any weight? No weight. But the beauty of the cloth is hidden. Then what we do? We move a istri, iron box. Now the question comes, where the thoughts or the wrinkles have gone? Nowhere. Because they are not real. They only appear when we give a status of reality to the appearance. We start worrying. See? After we have cleaned all the wrinkles on the cloth, then you have to keep the lungi properly or the shirt properly. Then again if you put like that, it will be the same thing. What we do? We fold it properly and then there is a crease. Crease is also a wrinkle. But what is the difference? One type of wrinkles have hidden the beauty of the cloth. The second type of wrinkle has added to the beauty of the cloth. That crease is contemplation, chintanam. Wrinkles are worrying. Then we are expert. Blame others. When I blame you, what will be my spiritual practice? Try to improve you. When the husband blames the wife, What will be his spiritual practice? Try to improve the wife. This is called as Ashakyanushthan. See? Therefore, spiritual practice is by the body, whatever we have to do it happily. By the speech, the japa is done so that our migration is from the gross to the subtle to the subtlest. And then the third chintanam, instead of worrying, discover. See, find out. Then you can work on it. When this is done, then continuing further, Jagataha Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Bhruddeva Pujanam. So what we have done in the fourth verse is in our house. When we are inside our house, we have to do our sadhana. That is there. Now, you can't keep on sitting all the time in the house. Good for nothing fellows. My friends, don't ever think of retiring in life. Keep occupied. Produce wealth. In Mumbai, houses are very small. 1 BHK, 1.5 BHK. And the family is the old man, the old lady, and the young man, the young lady, and their children, 6, 7, 8 of them in that small house. And there is only one Ekameva Dvitiya, not Brahman, toilet. Now this old lady tells that old man, go out for a walk, don't come up to 10 o'clock. But why? Once you go to the bathroom, yad gatva na nivartante. And all the children have to go to school. They have to get ready. There is only one bathroom. But you go there and occupy. Now why they have to do like this thing? Because we are not busy occupied. Keep yourself so busy, nothing, go for a walk. Go from here to Hyderabad. May not even come back. See, my friends, it is so important. Simply all the time sitting, I am not well, don't have self-pity. Self-pity is the biggest insult we accrue on God. See? We are disrespecting Him. Therefore, after this is done at home, now we go to the world. Then, Jagataha Ishadhi Yukta Sevana. Now make this firm resolution. Whatever happens, whosoever comes in our life is a messenger of the divine for us to learn from. See? Jagataha Ishadhi Yukta Sevana. Nothing ever happens in our life which is uncalled for. Every single event in our life is necessary for our evolution. See? The best example I can think is, our Tulsidaji Maharaj, to whom is attributed Ramcharitmanas. He was born to his mother died, and nobody to look after. So some Swamiji took him in the ashram and he was taken care of. He has never come in contact with any woman, mother, sister, auntie, uncle, nobody throughout his life till he became 22, 24, 25. And then when he was doing katha, then one of the person thought, oh, he is a good boy for my daughter, and got married. Now, first time in his life he came in contact with a woman, and that too wife. How much infatuated he must be. So one day he came from his satsang, and it was heavily raining, but she had gone to her mother's place for whatever reason. So he was frustrated. She is not there. I have to have her. I must talk to her. I can't live without her. And then, like a Hindi cinema hero, this way, that way, he somehow reached. He has to climb the tree because everything was flooded, and from there he got into that room where his wife was. And she said, I am ashamed of you. How much you are mad after my this dirty body, bones, muscles, blood, and all the filth inside. If you are that much mad for Bhagwan Ram, you will have his darshan. After that one statement, an average boy became a Tulsidas. Now, how many husbands must have said this thing to how many wives, and how many became Tulsidas, and how many became Devdas? Every single event of our life is for our evolution. See? Therefore, Jagataha Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam. Everything is happening to us according to our requirement. Then, Ashtamurti Bhrut Deva Pujanam. So, there are 8 ways the Lord comes in our life. Ashtamurti, the 5 elements, and the sun, the moon, 7, and every being. These are the 8 ways the Lord comes in our life. Therefore, everything should remind us of the divine. Everything. When this starts happening, we are always in tune with the divine. See? Like for a greedy person, wherever he will see whatever, he thinks how much money I can earn out of it. If I get it in bulk, I will have this much commission and I will get this thing and I earn money. See? Think money. Then you will work for money. See? In where? New Zealand, yes. I was with 1 or 2 doctors, young girls, young means 15 years of practice and all that. And we were going somewhere. So there was one beautiful house on a hillock, like a picture post. I said, hey, look how beautiful that house is. So the other doctor, she told, Swamiji, this is her house. I said, you doctor can really earn money, such a beautiful house. What she said, Swamiji, that is not my house. Then, that is my husband's house. So he is also doctor. No, he is not doctor. Then, he is a plumber. Then she said, after 10th standard, within 1 year, he gets the legal certificate to operate as a plumber. And a plumber earns more than the doctor. So we are so educated, and all the time frustrated. See the simple people, they may not have their degrees and all that, but they are capable. See friends, our thinking is conditioned. Instead of liberating us from thinking, we get conditioned in thinking. See how important it is to learn. We have to think in its bottom line, what is we are going to get out of it. Don't have that wrong notion, oh, I will serve the society. First of all, take care of yourself. A flower doesn't do anything to emit fragrance. It has. People come and take it. The more we focus attention on our being, to that extent, divinity will express through us. Has Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi gone to any school for children teaching, coaching? Has he ever gone to Himalayas? Has he ever served the poor people on the roadside? We are sitting at his feet. See? After following Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, if our thinking is the negative thinking, he must be smiling, maja aa raha hai. Therefore, after having said this, then we go still deeper. Uttamastavat uchchamandataha chittajam japat dhyanam uttamam. So when we are doing puja, poti, etc., immediately our mind cannot be brought together. See? So what we do? We take a wider spectrum to start with. So, bhajan, kirtan, people are sitting together, and then tabla, peti, and one person is chanting, his voice is so horrible, so we are waiting anyway, only one bhajan, not more than one bhajan. After he is over, you tolerate. What else can you do? Then the second bhajan, it's very good, melodious, but only one bhajan, not two bhajans. Slowly, slowly, our mind is given a training how to accommodate, adapt ourselves to the given situation, bhajan. So many supports. Then we graduate from there. We come to the next step. Then we take one stotra and chant. See? Urdhva moola madashakam ashvattam prahuravyam. Now here, no tabla, no peti, no public. Become slowly, funnelize yourself. First it was the wide mouth of a funnel, now you are tapering. Uchchamastavat, then you do the stuti, the stotra part, etc. Then uchchamandataha. Then first of all, we chant the Lord's name loudly, then in our mind, and then be attentive, then listen to silence. When we listen to silence, sounds are heard, but we are not disturbed. Ears cannot hear silence. Ears can hear only sounds. Eyes can see only lights. Eyes cannot see darkness. So, there are two sources of sounds. One ourselves, other the world. We have to control our own source. And what is that source? We keep on talking to ourselves. Stop talking to yourself. And the external source on which we have no control, so learn to remain indifferent. So when we learn to remain indifferent, what is happening? Hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. When hearer is not born, there is no body born. Therefore, there is no reaction. Therefore, we are like deep ocean. Anything you see on the surface of the ocean, there are too many waves. When you go little deep, no waves. Spiritual practice is start from the surface level, dive deep within yourself. You look at the eyes of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi and you look at the eyes of Osho. See the difference? Osho's eyes are as if they are bouncing on you, frightening. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's eyes, they are like the deep ocean. See? You also must have experienced. There are some people at whom we don't feel like looking. Why? Because there's something terrible, too much. No. See? Because you are deep within yourself. So, uttamastavat ucchabandataha chitta jam japa dhyanam uttamam. So, chitta jam japa. Now, here also one more technique I'll tell you. Try. When we were in the womb of our mother, what is the first knowledge we all had? And that is hearing the rhythm of mother's heartbeat. First knowledge. Because we are near, tuck, 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 goes on. Now, mothers know this, but they don't know that they know this. So what do mothers do when the child is crying? They take the child in the lap and with their terrible voice, the child says, I'll keep quiet, but you keep quiet. So why? Rhythm. So discover rhythms in your life. This rhythm which I showed you, this is the rhythm. Pull the beat towards yourself. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So beat pulled by the body, then chanting by the mouth. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Two factors synchronize. Third, hear yourself. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 When you practice this sufficiently, the more you are disturbed, just touch the mala. It will start. Like out of the tripod, you put one leg, move, other two will move. Because synchronization is established. It is for this purpose the mala is used. Discover, create a rhythm in your life. Life is a musical melody, not a tragedy. Discover this. Then the second japa is, second rhythm. See? When we go for a walk, we talk all rubbish. There, discover rhythm with the steps. Hari Om, 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 Hari Om. See? Rhythm. Then, mala is not there, I can't go for a walk. We can find out excuses to any extent, isn't it? So, third, rhythm. You are breathing or not? Of course, I am breathing. It's a rhythm. Now try to synchronize Lord's name with your breathing. I am telling you, you will do wrong. Breathing is not done. Breathing is happening. With that happening breathing, synchronize the Lord's name. Try. You know what you are doing? You are breathing according to chanting. What I told you? Chant according to breathing. As we do not have Do you know, every minute 15 times I breathe. We don't have that because I am not breathing. Breathing is happening exactly the same way. When the Lord's name will synchronize with the breathing, your mind is weaned away from the worldly themes. And when it is required, it is fully available. See? Because now the mind is disciplined. It is available for anything 100%. So, Chittavjam Japa Dhyanamuttamam. And the ultimate is listen to silence. Do not talk to yourself. Friends, dhyana, meditation is not an action. Most of the people do meditation, don't do meditation. I am anti-meditationist. Meditation. Low-level meditation, 5 lakhs rupees. And second level meditation, 10 lakhs rupees. When fools are available, why not encash? There is no level in the reality. See, is it that the space lower level is impure, higher level space is pure? Is it like that? Space cannot be contaminated, although may be supporting all the contaminants. See, my friends. Therefore, what is dhyana? This technique. Do not talk to yourself and listen to silence and move around in the world. When we do anything, it ends. See? So, for us, meditation, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. इतना मेडिटेशन किया, कुछ नहीं हुआ. Then you do it up. No, but I have paid for that. See, friends, we have to remain in awareness 24/7. And what was that? This is the technique which I am telling you. Don't talk to yourself, listen to silence. So you are fully aware what is happening around. We are not in a meditation, means पता ही नहीं चला क्या हो गया. Then you are sleeping. Meditation is 100% awareness without getting disturbed by anything in this world. That is living in meditation. Normally, they put a board outside. Meditation in progress, don't disturb. Bracket, we are already disturbed. See? We have to recognize this truth. So, dhyanamuttamam. After that is done, then what is that dhyana? Ajyadharaya srotasasamam saralachintanam viralataha param. Now that continuity of abiding in the truth is like what? Ajyadharaya srotasasamam. Ajya means ghee. When you pour the ghee from a container, it is an unbroken flow. If you put water, it will be breaking. Oil straight away, ajyadharaya. And srotasasamam. The river does not have to change the gear to flow. It is naturally going on. That kind of chintanam, meditation, is one which Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi has advised. Ajyadharaya, effortless, unbroken. Ajyadharaya srotasasama. Then sarala chintanam, not making complicated. See? Sarala chintanam. Be at peace with yourself. The best example I can think of is space is in meditation 24/7. Space doesn't reject anything, supports everything, doesn't get influenced by anything. Now that status of the space, discover in ourselves. Vision. Supports all colors and forms. Their presence, absence doesn't make difference for the vision. So, when we are living in this world and living the source, the sense organs. So, forms seen world, but living in the eyes, no comments, no disturbance. Sounds world, living in the ear, therefore no comments, no evaluation, no suggestion. These two things together, name and form. Form देखो, name सुनो, मत बोलो, you are living in meditation. We don't have to run away from the sounds and forms. We have to very much live in this world. Therefore, for us, the best ideal is Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. He did not go anywhere, he did not do anything. He was one with himself. See, friends, but those who want to do good to the world, they are improving God's creation. He didn't know how to create this world, therefore we are sent here as a mechanic. See, sarala chintanam, viralataha param. Viralataha, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. No. We have to live in this mode 24/7. Nobody can help us. Now when this is continued further, Bheda Bhavana Sohamityasau Bhavana Abhidha Pavani Mata. See? So when this is being practiced, then also there may be possibility that I am practicing, I am in meditation. No. I am not in meditation, I am meditation. So what is the ultimate in meditation? Where meditator meditated upon and meditation dissolve into homogeneous, undivided experience. Bheda bhavana saha aham iti asau bhavana. So don't run away from the divine. You cannot. You know the best part, Upanishad says, yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. What is the reality? That which doesn't fall in the purview of the speech and thoughts. And then it is said, think of God. How to think of God? How to talk about God? Because He is not an object of thought or the speech. Then what is to be done? Now here is the secret. When you don't think about the world, you are thinking about God. When you don't talk about the world, you are one with the God. See? I am looking at you and I individually look at you, I am going away from myself. When I am looking at you but not interested in anything, anybody, I am with my eyes. I don't have to close my eyes. So, thinking about God is not thinking about the world. Like, be attentive. Like, eyes can see everything. Has anybody ever seen their own eyes? Try to see. See? This simple thing, mind can think about everything. Mind cannot think about itself. But we take this very seriously, meditation. Relax, man. Now, what will you do after meditation? Instead of that, let's have a cup of tea and relax. Spiritual life is not a punishment. Many places they have this Maun time from 7 to 7:15, 15 minutes Maun. And that is the time, this maximum chaos. 2 मिनट बाकी फिर दिखाता हूँ. See, volcanoes are boiling inside. Relax, man. When there is a need, talk. There is no need, no talk. But that doesn't mean we are all the time serious. What happened? I don't know, since I am realized I become like this. No. See? So, Bheda Bhavana Sohamityasau. To be one with the divine is like, be attentive, like the part space is one with the total space. So think about it. Part space and total space. Why we call the space by 2 names? Because we have given undue importance to the walls of the pot, therefore pot space. And because of that, the milk is inside the pot, the water is outside the pot. Now, think from the spacer's point of view. What we have understood from potter's point of view. Now think from spacer's point of view. Space is both inside as well as outside and yet beyond. If there is no pot, is there any loss to the space? If more pots are added, is anything created to the space? In the deep sleep, we are inside the body or outside the body. We are on the bed or below the bed. We are in 2026 or 2025. We are a man or woman, husband or wife. All upadhis are dropped, yet we continue to be. See, friends, exactly the same experience Upanishad very clearly tells. Ahar Brahma Gameti Sushuptau. In deep sleep, we are all one with the divine. Only thing, we don't recognize. See, what is the meaning of recognition? When we have sufficient data, see, then we recognize. If we don't have data, then dream. In the dream somebody came and went, we get lost. Recognition is what? What our scriptures say. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyomanna soshnute sarvan kamansa brahmana vipashyateti. This is the information about the truth. See? Therefore, Bheda Bhavana Sohamityasau. So from the space's point of view, the pot is in the space is not limited by the pot. In the same manner, from Paramatma's point of view, the world is in me, but I am not conditioned by the world. From the vision point of view, the vision is supporting everything, but nothing is influencing the vision. That's all. Slowly and steadily, we will achieve one thing. We will stop reacting in life. Start only acting. देखो, सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% Karnataka. Where are we? In Satsanga. When? During Satsanga. What should be we? Satsangi. My car is kept outside. I hope somebody doesn't dash it, it is really car. Sitting here, Satsanga, and thinking about a bekar. See, my friends, spiritual life is simpler than the simplest. Living as a grahastha is very difficult. That is why I opted for this. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.